everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my pregnancy essentials. If you follow my channel you'll already know that I'm around 6 months pregnant, 26 weeks, so almost in my third trimester now, and I thought I would share with you some pregnancy essentials for me. This is my second pregnancy, so I was more prepared this time around for certain products that I knew I wanted to use, and the general theme for at least half of this video will be hydration, because both this pregnancy and last, but especially this time, I've been super parched. My skin has been so dry, not just my skin but my hair as well, and I've been drinking a lot of water. So water is actually the first big thing on my list. I always make sure I have a bottle of water with me, particularly when I'm out and about, because I've been feeling kind of dizzy and faint lately and I need to make sure I'm drinking enough water. So water is always on me. And to counteract the dry skin and the dry hair, there are a few things that I've been using. First thing is for the skin on my face, and I've been using these L'Oreal Youth Code day and night creams, which my mum actually picked up for me for part of my Christmas. So I think they are aimed at the kind of 25 to 35 age range. And especially the night cream, which is really quite a strange purple colour. But it's really thick, but it's very hydrating. It sinks into the skin really super easily, and I have been using this religiously at night time, and it's been soothing my dry skin and making a huge difference. And the day cream also settles really well under my makeup, so that's really good because I have oily skin. I have dry and oily skin, like combination skin, so it can be dry in patches, and it's especially dry just now, but I also get an oily T-zone, so it's quite important to me that a day cream sits well under makeup, and this one does. So I've been loving these throughout my pregnancy. Next thing is for the belly, and I've been using this Palmer's cocoa butter formula tummy butter, and I used this last time around as well, and you'll see like it is really well used, and it's really thick. So if I take a bit out, it's kind of like a solid, and then as you're rubbing it between your fingers it turns into an oil. So if I rub it between the warmth of my fingers, it's starting to dissolve and turn into an oil, and it just feels really nice in the skin. It is oily, so I use it at night rather than during the day. I don't really mind getting my pyjamas oily, and it's really soothing, and I didn't actually get any stretch marks the last time around. I already had some in my tummy just from being a kind of yo-yo dieter when I was younger, but I didn't get any new ones during my pregnancy last time, and so far I haven't noticed any this time around either, even though I feel like my belly is huge right now. So I'm just rubbing this into my arms, and it's really nice and hydrating, and you do still feel it on your skin in the morning, so it makes me feel like it's making a difference. It sinks well into your skin, but you feel like a kind of balmy soft texture on top, which I just feel like it's really nourishing. So like I said, I used that last time around, it worked for me, so I'm using it again. And the last hydration type thing has been lips. My lips are dry always in the winter, but they have been especially dry this pregnancy. So I have been loving the combination of this Lush bubblegum lip scrub, which actually does smell like bubblegum, and it tastes like bubblegum too, and it's a sugar scrub, so it's very difficult to resist the urge not to eat it. But I use this in the shower, and this is the second tub that I've gone through in the past few months, so this is quite a new one. I use it when I'm in the shower. I just kind of gently scrub my lips with my finger. I feel like in the shower your skin and everything is just a little bit more ready to absorb product because your pores are open, your lips are sort of wet and soft with the water. It also stops it being too harsh on your lips if they're a little bit wet. So I just gently rub it in, scrub a little bit my lips together like this, and then wash it off. And I've been enjoying two lip balms lately. The first is by Decliar, and it's a little tiny pot. I'll show you in a cutout. I actually got this in a Christmas stocking gift for Christmas from a really good friend, and I'm loving that one for day because it's quite light, it melts into your lips well. It's hydrating, but I don't feel like it's like sitting on my lips, so I feel like it's nice and natural, it absorbs well, and it just leaves a nice sheen. But for nighttime I feel like I need something really nourishing, and I've been loving this Nivea lip butter. I've yet to find a thicker, more nourishing lip balm, and I've tried quite a lot of different ones, including like Elizabeth Arden, Creme de la Mer as well, but I still think this one is the most thick and nourishing, and it really is thick. It looks like a cream, like a face cream or a body cream, and it is that kind of consistency. It's very, very thick. But at night time, I just apply quite a thick layer of this on my lips, let it sink in overnight, and my lips feel so much better in the morning. My next essentials have been fashion wear, and that is leggings. When I am pregnant, I live in leggings. As soon as I get to the stage where my normal clothes don't fit me, I get out the leggings because they're so comfortable, they're so versatile. I wear them under long tops and shirts, under dresses, and that is what I live in. I actually have quite a few pairs of maternity leggings from Next, and they are fine, but I would definitely downsize maybe a couple of sizes because they are huge. And obviously you need space to grow, but leggings stretch, so I downsize a couple of sizes, and the size 8 is fine for me, and I'm definitely not usually a size 8. But I also actually find that the New Look normal leggings are absolutely fine for me. I upsize one size, so I get the size 14, and I'm usually a 12, and they do not come up as high as a maternity legging, so you can kind of see the band just across your belly a little bit, but they are super stretchy and soft and comfortable, so I feel like you don't really need to buy maternity leggings if you don't want to, and the New Look ones are cheaper. The next thing I'll try to show you in this frame, but I'll also do a cutaway, is my V-shaped pillow. So it's shaped like that in a V. My V-shaped pillow for sleeping. Sleeping is so annoyingly difficult when you're pregnant, and I do think it's nature's way of preparing you for not sleeping when the baby comes, but either way it's incredibly difficult to get a good night's sleep because you're uncomfortable, you're carrying all this extra weight, and it's just very difficult to find a position where you can sleep comfortably all night. But this is a godsend for me. I usually sleep with it in this position, in a kind of upside down L shape, and I huddle into one side, and then I also put just a normal pillow in between my legs to kind of balance out my body a little bit, so that it's not kind of, I don't know, so my legs aren't drooping a little bit at the bottom, and it just takes the pressure off. It makes everything feel a bit more balanced, and it makes me sleep so much better. This V-shaped pillow was just from Amazon, and I really like it. You can get loads of covers. I wash the cover every week along with my sheets, and I do have a spare cover as well, so you can get millions of different colours. And this is something that even when I'm not pregnant, it's just really handy if you're reading in bed, or sometimes I work from home and I work from my bed sometimes. It's just really, really great back support if you're sitting up in bed as well. The next essential on my list is sleep. When you're pregnant, you need so much sleep, and I'm definitely a lot more tired than I am normally when I'm not pregnant. Constantly yawning no matter how much sleep I get, so V-shaped pillow is an essential to help me get my essential 8 hours sleep every night, which I absolutely need when I'm pregnant. So my next essential is a food item, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily this food item that is the essential, although I always reach for this when I'm having heartburn, but it is cinnamon. I definitely feel that cinnamon helps with the heartburn in general, but I generally reach for this chai latte. It is the Drink Me Chai spiced chai latte. I've also had the lower calorie version, lower sugar version, and that's really nice as well, although this one's only 6 to 8 calories per serving anyway, so it's really, really low. So I drink this when I'm not pregnant as well. But it's a spiced chai latte that's like an Indian tea. It's very, very cinnamony, very festive, reminds me of the Christmas holidays, those kind of tastes and smells. And I always make this with hot water, add a little bit of milk, and then add tons of cinnamon on top, and it definitely helps with the heartburn. It's just really nice and soothing, and it's a lovely soothing drink to have before bedtime. Again, when you're trying to wind down and get yourself into that way of actually getting a good night's sleep, which is, like I said, just so hard when you're pregnant. The next thing is snacks in general. When you're pregnant, or when I am pregnant, I need to snack fairly often to keep my blood sugar levels constant. I have low blood pressure and I can get dizzy and faint even when I'm not pregnant. So when I'm pregnant, I have to be super careful. So carrying the water around is a must, but also carrying snacks. And I really love the naked bars. The banana bread bar and the carrot cake bar are my favourite. And I always have a couple of those in my handbag. I also sometimes carry a chocolate bar just in case I get to the stage where I do feel like I'm going to faint. But I think having snacks on you is really important, because when you're having a busy day, particularly like I still work full time. I'm a full time working mum. I'm 6 months pregnant. You sometimes forget that it's been a little while since you've eaten or drank something, especially when I'm at work and I'm going between meetings. I'm trying to do everything that I can normally do when I'm not pregnant, because I am pregnant, I'm not ill, I don't want to be treated differently, but I do have to remember to make sure that my body is fueled and that I'm not just sort of reaching for chocolate bars or biscuits to get me through the day, but I'm eating something that's sustainable and going to help me. And also bananas, so naked bars and bananas, perfect handbag essential when I'm pregnant. The next thing is alcohol-free mouthwash. I spoke about this in my last pregnancy update, but my gums bleed when I'm pregnant. I don't even need to be flossing or be doing anything particularly harsh to my gums. Just normal brushing is enough to make my gums bleed. And alcohol-free mouthwash just helps me feel like it's all cleaned out and I don't taste blood in my mouth. So I definitely think that also just helps kind of clear everything up and make sure that I've not got any decay going on there. I've also got a dentist appointment booked, because if you're in the UK, girls, make sure you make a visit to your dentist whilst you're pregnant, because when you're pregnant and until your baby's about 12 months old, I think, you have free dental care, so make the most of it. My final pregnancy essential is the Baby Centre app, and that is because it's probably the app that I find the most informative, and it's probably the website that whenever I Google something about pregnancy, that's one of the first things that comes up. I usually check the NHS one too to make sure that I know what the government guidance is, but I really find the Baby Centre app is really, really useful. And I also found their discussion forums really useful when I had a newborn the last time around. I definitely don't check my Baby Centre app nearly as much as I did the first time around when I was pregnant. I'm definitely more laid back and just generally busier than I was last time. But I do still check it probably once a week when I get my reminder that I'm 24 weeks, 25 weeks, 26 weeks, just to see like how the baby's progressing, what length the baby is. Just now the baby's around 14 inches long, which is like pretty good size. So I guess that explains why I'm pretty huge. But yeah, I find it really useful. I like that it gives you loads of suggestions of baby names and things, because we still haven't decided on baby names. We still don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so we're struggling with names. So all of these things are really useful, and I definitely wouldn't be without it. And I also love that it's free to download, because other ones I've downloaded in the past you have to pay to get anything past the first trimester, which I think is pretty poor. So that brings us to the end of my pregnancy essentials video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!